Oh my. Oh dear. I didn't realize that the audio was not working properly. Okay. Well, I was busy working on something else and I haven't looked at chat until just now. How awkward. Well, that is a serious oddity there. Stop working on your knob and pay attention. But I like polishing it. They've also changed up a lot of the audio mixing features of OBS recently, so I'm a little bit more fish out of water on how to fix this. Crap. Oh my word. Thank you so very much there, Helio, for subscribing at Tier 1. 5 months. Thank you very much. It's good to know that I'm worth both your time and your money. Great to have you along for the ride, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. Oh. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I'll just do that. Okay. It's working now. And by now, I mean, just the in general sense now. Not that there was any confusion to begin with. I think I've made confusions by saying words. No problem, just do your best. Good afternoon, Will. We'll attempt to not be sassy. I make no promises, though. I think I'm in trouble today. Alerts have no sounds. Alerts have no sounds? Wait a minute. Okay, so that... Where are you? Is there an option to test emulate? Let's just emulate a tip, yeah? You guys should have heard at least, like, did you guys hear a single or a double of the audio? Because that's an important detail. You heard a spanking, but did you hear a second spanking? Did you hear two sounds play or one sound play? Double? Okay, you heard double. Okay, good. That's what you should have heard. Play again. And B, I'm getting suspicious that you might be asking for a spanking again. Will, I got news for you. A windstorm hit Europe. Yeah. Lying was talking about that the other day, that there was some sort of adverse weather due for the UK. So, no. And B, I don't believe you. Okay, so that should mean that all of my audio is fixed. That should mean that all of my audio is fixed. I have nothing else to worry about. And then that... Oh, right. Okay, so... I look over at my dashboard for like donations and subscriptions and whatnot, and I just see a $10 tip, and I'm like, when did I miss that? It's the fake tip that I sent through as a test. Hello, greetings. Good day, everyone. Your favorite flavor of instant noodles is beef. Can't really go wrong with that. It's a nice flavor. I literally posted my seduction plan for later today. Got the dress, the lipstick, bare legs, or stockings. Got to go with stockings. If you want my personal opinion, always go with the stockings. You meant for warmth? Because it's 45? I mean, yeah, a dress going down. Well, I mean, if nobody's going to see your legs, wear the stockings for the warmth, you know? Be coming after peeps today. 45 degrees ain't cold. Well, I mean, it's cold for some people. Not everybody can handle lower temperatures. 45 is pretty freaking cold for me. 45 is not cold at all for Tev. We walk the puppy their pretty thigh-high socks. I mean, thigh-high socks are freaking amazing. And also at the same time, I'm too tall to ever find a pair that exists for me. All right, chat. Let's see if Skyrim is going to launch just fine and I don't have any audio issues there. All right, go ahead and get this camera adjusted. Here we go. We walk the puppy. They are pretty thigh-high socks. When you are wearing a dress, 45 is much colder, okay? Because everything blows up in there. Whew. Oh my. The air, it is all blown up around. Ooh. Wish I had thigh highs. I know what it's like. And B, are you a woman? I am. Have the mammary glands and the ovaries. So actually, I'll send you a link. It's called Sock Dreams. It's a company that is supposed to be kind of like LGBT focused, and they actually do make those socks for people who are 6 feet. You know, I never thought about using Sock Dream, because I know that they exist. Tev pulls them up every once in a while. But Tev also, in general, hates having things on her feet. She doesn't like the sensation of it. Cooler, your S word, because it is quite appropriate to the topic right now, is sock. Or socks, you know, plural, with you know, the S on the end. So you get, it's not really, it doesn't make it any more of an S word, but kind of feels nice. I'm still getting summer temps in autumn. Next week, they say that the temps are going to start dropping. Good luck, Eli. Good luck for it, man. You are definitely due up some cool air, because heavens knows that we're definitely on the warm-up over here. I've been buying from them for years. They're plus and tall friendly. Yes, yes, that's another thing that I seem to recall. Okay. This is really, really, really quiet. And, like, I know that I've got a new, you know, sound setup. So, like, I'm going to be dealing with this constantly. Okay, so Windows has not turned down the volume on the game. Settings, audio. Okay. Doesn't sound that quiet to me. Okay, it's probably my my audio setup then. Hello, Ratchet. You one up here, don't you? But you have no business getting up into my lap right now. Okay. No. He has returned. The boy has returned. And whenever he comes to sit in my lap, I cannot play games. Be a good boy, Ratchet. Just enjoy a little bit of kibble. And leave me be. Got a question. What's your favorite ending in New Vegas? Independent, no faction wins, but I forgot how you do that. Otherwise, NCR. Boomers? I remember liking them. For me, it's the NCR. And it's mostly because the NCR ending is clearly the one that is the most fleshed out. It's what got the most development time. Woo! The lawn crew out there certainly are loud today. Oh, holy crap. I have so many snowberries to plant. I'm just engaging in my my green thumb. Don't mind me. Man, it's been forever for me. I don't like the Yes Man ending. Too much chaos for my liking. Like a decade at least. Snow time to waste. NB. NB. Get the hell out. Get the hell out of here with that level of dad joke. You're not allowed to make those jokes. Why? Because I said so. That's all that matters. Patriarchy. Okay, so we've almost got enough to okay, we'd better okay. Okay, this is where I'm putting all of the ingredients, so we're just gonna go ahead and stash ingredients here before we head out. I came back and I knew that I had to sort through some of my inventory and whatnot again, but I really do need to get... I have to hit the road again because I am sick of Barbas shoving me around and knocking into things. So we got to go back with the Rueful Axe and return stuff, which obviously we cannot do easy way because the game is wait a minute, settings, gameplay. Yeah, survival mode is still on. The dogs in this house are hilarious. They end up on top of crazy shit. It's no use arguing with her. You already look like the pool that was once a snowman. Eli, you get out too. How dare. Okay, so I've sorted my inventory out a little bit. Yes, Hamar's Shame. I have to make it back to Hamar's Shame. Now here's the thing. Are you sure you want me to leave? You know that I'm not seriously asking you to leave. Alright. Trouble is going to start the minute that I walk out this door, because whenever I went to make the thumbnail for this stream, I had to go out these doors and, like, get a picture of Uthgard. Hi! God damn! Fuck. Ha! Did you want to spank me? Because that's how you spank me. Oh, whoops. Wrong screen. Didn't mean to do that. F you. Me and dad jokes are the best. Thank you very much for that tip there, Ben B. Jeez. It's good to know that I'm worth both your time and your money, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Believe me, I've been trying, but this is the only place where the brain rot is at an all-time minimum. Oh, no. No. Jeez. Okay, the minute that I go through these doors here, my husband, my daughter, and Uthgard are all going to get in an enormous fight with the giant. That is just what's going to happen the minute that I leave the house, okay? All of them are going to get in the most epic of throwdowns. Did we get a hundo? No, it was just a tenner. I'm not turning down a tenner. Thanks so much. Now here's the deal. Uthgard is the only NPC marked as killable. And she's also the one who does the most damage. Here we go. I expect to get space programmed immediately.
Papa, we're playing a
Okay, maybe if I just leg it. It'll unload them. And I don't have to deal with it. Okay. That's right, that was the other important factor in this whole thing. Aw, this was gonna be funny. Should I reload? Should I go back and watch the mayhem unfold? Because I can reload and give it a shot. Like the only way that I like do anything is if I run away from the situation. Unrelenting force, its loincloth, but save and reload. Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, Barbas has got his attention. Now Barbas is running. No! Uthgard! Don't! Okay. That did not go the way I expected it to. Not as funny. No, it wasn't. Oh no! Did my husband just run? My husband just turned tail and ran! Oh no, wait, he didn't. He went and he got, okay, he got a shield and a sword. The husband, okay, my husband can't be hurt. I mean, that's one way to get the giant off my property. What were you carrying anyway? 13 gold. Key to Uthgard the Unbroken's house. Lockpick. A necklace of minor smithing. A ring of resist magic. And a belted tunic. Huh. Where did Barbas go? Oh, okay, he's down there. Just watching this giant eternally try to path over to Barbas. He's just constantly running. Oh my god. Okay. You think it's possible for me to take this guy on? Okay. Okay, run away. Just run away. Try to escape. We don't want this. It's fine. Book that shit. Damn it, Will, stop dying. We all know how bad it is for your health. that I can stop, man. It's just so much fun. Passing through the ether is an experience that I can't get anywhere else. It's a high that I don't think I've ever felt elsewhere. Unless you're getting attacked by bears. Oh, were you were there for that, weren't you? I easily forget how who was around for that and who wasn't. I'm just a little twink. Yes. Yes, this is a statement that I made. Biting my tongue on something, man. I'm biting my tongue on something. When you have something pop into your head to make a joke, to take a joke further, and you're like, I don't know that I should say that. Come now. Can it be that bad? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. It depends. I don't know. Oh no. I've got a reverse screen here. Wait, did I ever do anything with the reverse screen? Okay, no, I did not. So we gotta fix the camera to be upright here. There we go. The reverse screenies is finished. Well, I say finished. It's not finished. It's been put in place. There we go. Tease. So small, my eyes. Hey, I didn't show you anything. I've still got it in my pants. The screen is small. Yes, the screen is small. By design. Man, it's a lot warmer in this area this time around. I'm not, like, freezing my ass off. What's in your pants is your business. Have I not made it clear that it can be other people's business, too? I thought all of the flirtatious greetings that I throw out were indicator enough of that. I know that almost none of the vampires should exist here anymore, right? They should all be gone at this point. I think all of the bodies would probably have despawned as well. So... Thank you. It says in the description, I have my say. It says in the description, have me say something nice to you. Maybe even saucy. So are you telling me that you want me to say something saucy to you? Well, wait. You want me to say something nice to you. Maybe even saucy. Okay. That hard? No, I'm just trying to make certain that it's actually good. Instead, you want me to like respond as fast as possible. I'll throw something out there and it will be quote unquote compliment. Where it's like, yeah, I guess that's a compliment, but it's not really a compliment. Here's the deal, okay? The whole purpose of flirt is supposed to be for me throwing out trashy pickup lines without being slapped in the face for using trashy pickup lines. That was kind of the idea behind it whenever I first did it. So... Let me look in the bag. Just, no, the bag. Get out of here. Let me look at the bag. It's empty. God damn it. Ah. BRB, have to go eat dinner. See you later. See, spread you, she spared you some points. A flirt with a, close-up of his face. I think my husband has said the same damn thing. Oh, my word. You know what? Since I'm coming through a second time, I can afford to pick up a whole bunch of stuff off of these fools and sell it. It was awfully full up the first time that I came through here. Only makes sense. Like, oh, you want a compliment? Then it's ours. Fine, I'll stand next to this, warm myself up. Okay, I am gonna need a bit of food. Them pointy nipples, he chilly. Would you like to point those nipples at me? All right, NB. NB, that's a beautiful floral dress, but you know what? You'd look much better holding just a bouquet. That made me think of fembots and Austin Powers. Oh my, fan self. Tasteful enough. It's a line that was tasteful enough. All right. I guess Barbas is just no longer following me because I'm inside of this den and he warps to the end of it or whatever. Oh, Barbas is just missing now. I don't know where the hell he's gone. Alright, well, let's go ahead and save here. And we'll talk with we'll talk with Clavicus and hope that this works, you know? Because Barbas missing might be an issue.
Ah, you've got the axe. And my dog. Splendid.
Yeah, we're back. Now fulfill your end of the bargain.
Excellent work. A hero and his faithful companion retrieving the ancient artifact for the prince. It's almost storybook. Ah, but it almost seems a shame to give a weapon like that away, doesn't it? I suppose I could be persuaded to let you keep it. But only if you use the axe to kill Barbas. Simple as that.
No deal, Clavicus. Take the axe back. And take the axe and take Barbas.
Huh. You're no fun at all. Guess I'll have to make my own fun elsewhere. And with the pup back, I'll be restored to my full power. There's a whole world just waiting for me. Yeah, dog gets master, master gets cosmic axe. Everyone's happy. Just get over here, mutt. Ah, that feels so much better. You forget how nice supreme power feels until you've been stuck in a cave for a few years. It's a shame you wished for something so dull as me taking back the mutt. Quite the lack of imagination on your part. A lack of ambition like that really ought to be punished. Perhaps by turning you into a worm, or maybe a few decades, Oh, fine. Have my boon and be done with it. Got more interesting deals to make anyway.
Mask of Clavicus Vial added. It's a little bit disappointing that the mask stays in his hand and it doesn't, like, swap the model one last time. Hell yeah, man. Love me that speech buff. I'm gonna be enjoying it. That's for certain. So, scale of 1 to 10. How good was the flirt? Scale of 1 to 10. 1 being low. Is good, I think. Honestly, just wanted something nice, and who I am as a person. So, was a difference in expectation hot, though? Yeah, it was. Thushy. Okay, good. Good, that's what I was aiming for. Solid 9, in my opinion. Oh, even an even more discerning customer over here. Who wasn't even the customer, for that matter. There we go. Okay. Getting warmer now. Alright, so we came through here previously. The next thing for me to do... Understood. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna return to Iverstead and see if I can go to the Shrouded Hearth Barrow. I'm gonna be like, husband, say what this streamer said to me on Twitch. Oh my. Good to know that I'm an inspiration. Waggle those eyebrows. Actually, I don't think I've gotten a bad pickup line from him in a bit. He thinks it's too easy. Well, I don't know what to say. Pickup lines are are one of those things that the more awful, like, you would never use that pickup line in a real setting. The more awful they are, the more effective they are when you're already in a relationship. That's been my attitude on it for a long time. It's like, no, like, that is a terrible pickup line. I would never...
I've been looking for you.
Oh.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Wait, what? Uthgard the Unbroken's death? What? No! I just finished my mission! Could probably make Lydia a steward. That's an option, I suppose. Damn it, Uthgard. What do I do to get rid of a freaking giant that's on top of my doorstep? Arrows. Yeah, I guess you're right. That makes plenty of sense. All right. We ready for this? It would appear that Uthgard was broken.
Leave this place. Leave.
Fella doesn't seem like he wants roommates. I have a better idea. Do you want to be my steward? I could make Lydia my steward, but how about you? You could do it instead. Strife! G'day! Hello, story girl. How are you? That was a very long thing. Who? Stroof, Billiam. I was talking about you, NB. I don't like to brag, but sure. Well, brag about what? How are you doing, story girl? I hope that you're having a good day. I'll make you my steward, NB. Just be aware that this does come with having to launder my underwear. I can't buy furnishings for your home. I'll try to fight that giant. Okay. Go ahead and work on this one. Okay, no skid marks though, right? Please? You'll learn about whether or not that's a problem whenever you get to the thongs. When I saw an opportunity and I took it. I'd be better if I didn't have messed up eyes, but I'm doing okay. Got a bit of uni work done this evening. That's nice. On the upside, the rest of my face is nearly back to normal. Well, that's also good. Ew, they're crusty. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were doing somebody else's laundry. Talk about taking the opportunity to turn it back on me. I make a bad joke and immediately what happens? You figure out how to reverse it. That is the noon alarm. Probably have healing in my hand. Ooh, they're crusty also describes the status of my eyes. Aw, that's not great. What's wrong with your eyes anyway? I am quippy. What a skillful use of words. Okay. Windelius' journal. Journal of Windelius Gatherian. I've set up camp inside the barrow. This has to be the place. According to all my research, the burial chamber should be located here. All I need is some time undisturbed to find the claw. It must be hidden in here somewhere. Had a close call today with that fool Wilhelm. He came close to entering the barrow, but I was able to scare him off by rattling some pottery shards in a bag. These people are far too superstitious for their own good. Gives me an idea. After a few failures, I've come up with a mixture that should do the trick. The glow is perfect. I should look exactly like one of the supposed spirits the people of Iverstead believe are haunting this barrow. Going to test it out tomorrow. Success. It worked better than I could have imagined. All I had to do was wander around the entrance of the barrow at night and wave my arms about. I had to stop myself from laughing out loud as they ran away. This should keep them at bay while I continue searching for the claw. Almost half a year has passed, and no sign of the claw or any clues as to its whereabouts. This is becoming maddening. It has to be here. Can't risk hiring any assistance, so I'll have to continue alone. It isn't here. It can't be here. This isn't right. It must be the people of Iverstead. They must be onto my ruse, and they're toying with me. They want to find the burial chamber on their own and keep the riches for themselves. Why? Why are they tormenting me? Why not just destroy me? Who am I? My head is becoming clouded. I can't remember anything. I have to read my journal to remember my purpose. Am I part of this tomb? Am I meant to guard it? What's becoming of me? They shall not take my treasure. They shall not take my treasure. They shall pay dearly for their crimes. Any who set foot within these walls will taste my wrath, my power. I am the guardian of Shroudhearth Barrow. All who oppose me will fall. Just a treasure hunter who hung around inside of the barrow too long. Okay, it's definitely somewhere within that chamber. I was wondering if maybe the switch was elsewhere. It's been so long. I know that there's something around here that I need to look for. I don't remember what the thing is, but I will find it. What am I... Where is it? That fool will? Because the Bell's palsy made the musicians in the face weaker. The eye on the weak side doesn't close properly, so it gets dry and irritated. That irritation can also spread to the other eye via sinuses and other plumbing in that area. Oh, that's not fun. Bell's palsy is a one-sided partial paralysis of the face. Whew. Yowza. That's... Oh, yikes. Okay, so maybe there is a claw at the inn or something that I need to get?
You don't look like a pilgrim.
We don't get many
My father
visitors
visited
through here.
Palestine.
Unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course.
Has anyone ever explored the barrow?
About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open in the barrow. That's how they get you.
Maybe if I come back with the guy's journal, he'll have something. All right, Windelius. Wilhelm?
You don't look like a pilgrim.
We don't get many visitors through
father
here.
visiting
Unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course.
I found this in the Shroudhearth Barrow.
Let me see that. I can't believe this. It was all just a fabrication of this Windelius character. I can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
The Sapphire Dragonclaw.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
There you go. That's what you're, that's why you're the streamer. I mean, I've played enough of this game, you know. More than enough of this game to know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. I mean, I did the same quest 2 months ago, but I don't remember it anymore. I don't know why my memory operates the way that it does, but I remember a lot of things that under I realize a lot of other people are like, I could never remember that detail. How on earth do you remember that? So, like, that's happened to me plenty in my life. Skyrim being such an important game for me because I was so, like, hot on it, and I was following it through its development and everything. So, we've got Moth Owl. Wolf? I think that's a wolf. I shouldn't have spun that middle one. Oak flesh. Shit. Bunch of these damn fools hanging around the barrow, ruining my good times. How am I supposed to enjoy myself? Eh? How am I supposed to enjoy myself whenever they ruin the good times? I think got pushed out by regulatory law. Stopped remembering right around the time I got that project for ECOA regulations. And I'm sure smoking pot while playing Skyrim had nothing to do with it. How dare they? Ah, the old take the thing off the pithilith bath and badness happens. Indiana Jones trope. I think I understand that statement. Ah, damn. I'm all out of coffee. That means it's time for me to strip down to my bra and panties and just do a shake and a jig. Right? That makes sense, right? Right? All right, coffee time. I am out of coffee. Do you guys like my pants? Spank. Sure, sure, why not? Now, if only you knew how cute some of the things that I wear are. But there's not enough hundos amongst chat in order to find those things out. Remember how he grabs the thing and sends off the ball rolling down? He has to run away from it. Oh, yes, that thing from Indiana Jones. Yes. Will, on that only scams vibe. Says you. I'm doing something that's valuable. I'm showing off my body. Some people can enjoy that type of thing. Okay, so Operation Seduce Husband. We're going to go on the walk soon. Should change to a thong for the walk. Not comfortable, but maybe achieves other goals. I'd say yes. I'd say yes, go for it. Like, specifically go for the type where it's like, if you have one, go for a thong that's like, no, that is like, that's not even designed. You know? Like go for a style where it's like, that's not even meant to be worn all day. That's something specifically made to be put on and taken off. So that's if you have one of those, go for it. You're not my type. I like muscle mommies. Haha, I live story girl. Oh, I meant Will. What if it chafes or falls? I mean, you have to make your own decisions on what is how far you can go with this, because there's definitely things that you could put on. Who? Only you will know whether or not it's too much or too little, or if you can get through it. Okay. What if it chafes or falls? Okay, last question. Sorry. Thong or nothing at all? Nothing at all? Stupid sexy Flanders. I'd say thong over nothing at all. In my own opinion, I think that having a certain amount of fanciful dress that you didn't have to have on is definitely the most important aspect for seduction. But that's just me. Stupid men. You're right. Gotcha. I mean, there's if lingerie truly did nothing, then it wouldn't be such a valuable industry, you know? Good stuff. I mean, you could walk out wearing nothing at all and say, ready for the walk, or can I offer you another form of exercise? I've made that joke before. Like, get out the shower. Okay, I'm ready. Scratch that. Another kind of workout, work it in, work it out. Rinse and repeat. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Absolutely. You have returned? Well, welcome back, Eli. Not gonna lie, work it in, work it out is a really, really good one. You are certainly on to something with that one there. Would you mind working it in and out of me? You know, that type of energy. Okay, well, we got this to worry about. Anyway, what's this? I think I just ate a whole bunch of arrows all at the same time. I have far too much game for someone who's ace arrow. Yeah, what the hell do you think you're doing with all of that charm? Why don't you give it up for some of us who actually want to use it for what it was intended for? Go. Okay, found a black one with tiny little strawberries. Aw, that's cute. Tiny little strawberries on a black one? Heck yeah. I mean, I'm sharing too. If I'm bugging, let me know. I don't want anyone to... I don't like to be too much. I think everybody's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong. I think all is quite well and balanced. Nah, you're good, NB. I'm that person who yells at the sports on TV, right? No interest in playing, but I'll cheer from the sidelines. They hold up better now that you've been doing squats? Oh, dude. There's nothing like learning that rounding out your backside with a bunch of exercise actually results in some of your most closest fitting garments fitting way better. Freaking amazing. All right. Something just got delivered. I gotta go grab that from downstairs. I'll be right back. Hello. Pass the ball to the other person, Sportso. This ain't fittin'. This is making the cheeky stand out. Wait. I'm confused. Are you wearing two different things at the same time? I never would have thought to do that. Wearing two pair of underwear at the same time. No, just the thong. I'm saying no butt coverage. Is that like a super important aspect of cheekies? That you basically don't get any cheek coverage? Hence the name. Like the whole idea is, yeah, whenever you put them on, they sit in such a manner that you have zero like you are showing cheek, and that's the name of the... Oh, did our Draugr friend die? Sounded a lot like he finally died. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I like cheekies the best, yeah. It's like cleavage, but a butt. It's like cleavage, but a butt. I love the way that you phrase this. How you doing there, Helio? Welcome back. Do you like the discussion that we've been having? Or you've returned to? Ow! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Butt's good. Cleavage, but with a butt. Remember that pixel panties trend a few. You remember that pixel panties trend a few years back? Oh yeah, like they were actually panties that you would buy that like they had these. They were just basically like hard edges, and they looked like they were pixelated, and you just wore them like that. Yeah, I do remember that. My God, it's been a bit since I've remembered that. But yes, yes. What about it? Ugh. BRB retroactively for a sec. Okay, so we got the dolphin first. Snake. Okay, snake is good. Dolphin. A little bit further, come on. Oops. Whack. All right. On walk, so multitasking. It's the one to your left you need. Yes. It's such a cool dungeon, really well designed. I mean, that's the one amazing thing about this game. I forget the name of the guy who did the dungeon design in this game, but he wasn't just responsible for the dungeon design in this game. He was responsible for the dungeon design in Fallout 3, and he managed to get through about a dozen of the dungeons in Oblivion. Because as I remember, the man in charge of like dungeon design in this game, in Fallout 3 and everything, he was brought onto the team at the tail end of Oblivion, and they were like, "These are the dungeons. They're finished, quote unquote finished." But we didn't have anybody who was a dedicated level designer, so they're all kind of cookie cutter. Do what you can with them, you know, or something along those lines. I don't remember. And he said he managed to do like a dozen of them or so, because, you know, he was doing the ones that were non-quest dungeons. And Vilverin, the very first Ayleid ruin you see as you exit the sewers in Oblivion, that is one of the dungeons that he managed to do. You can pretty much always know when you've stumbled into one of the high-quality dungeons in Oblivion that are not associated with a quest, because they do something unique and against the grain. Like, one of them, he used the cells in a really unique manner by... he flooded them. He flooded them with water, and he basically made an underground lake that you had to deal with. It was a sunken forest. Yeah, it was a forest in a cave, which was really quite unique. Another one is, I think it's in the West Weald of the map. You need a bow and arrows in order to activate a series of special gate traps. It was very unique, like, and every single, because I went through all of the dungeons in Oblivion, and man, some of those places, so much attention to detail, so much cleverness built into them. I always liked that you didn't need to backtrack through it all over again. Yeah, that seemed to be a core component of his design for the dungeons in this game. I know that there's a bunch of people who like get really wound up. They're like, oh, great, every dungeon, it has a convenient exit right at the end. And I'm like, yeah, which is way better than having to freaking walk back through the whole entire dungeon again. That sucks. Oh, lovely, I have ataxia. The dungeon OMG, the arrow one. Yep. Of course I would do that. Good to know that the arrow dungeon is noteworthy to you. I was so irritated it took me forever to nail it. Okay, that goes down to the depths. Had to take a break and reload. Yeah, that's I mean, that's totally understandable. Taking a break and reloading is exactly what you typically need to do when, you know, you exhaust the batteries in your vibe, you know? You take a break and then you reload the vibe and then you get back to it. Oh, no. Alright, shit is gonna get fucking real here, and you know it. Get to these guys. Damn it, didn't mean to do that. There's another one down. Okay. Wait, I must take a break and reload. The vibe, its batteries, they're gone. How long are you gonna go before you become a stealth archer? I mean, listen, you don't have to end up a stealth archer in every single playthrough. I successfully avoided becoming a stealth archer whenever I was playing as doing my playthrough on YouTube all those years ago. Glare. Plus, like, hello, rechargeable sex toys are the norm now, especially if waterproof. How long are you going to last before becoming a stealth archer? Oh, that's what you were talking about. I'm level 70, still haven't succumbed to it yet. Yeah, I don't suck and come to those things either, you know. It's okay. It's not for all of us. Sometimes we're more into like walking around with a big old two-hander instead of using the stealthy prick. you know, it's stealthy and it's deep penetrating. So. It's just the running joke. Everyone ends up a stealth archer. Yeah, but there is an inkling of truth to it, because it is legitimately the most powerful build in the game that can deliver the most damage instantaneously and end battles the fastest. Because at some point, once you get powerful enough in this game, you stop caring about like the process of going through dungeons. You're just kind of like looking to keep playing the game, or you're looking to go through all of the dungeons in the game or whatever. And it turns out that stealth archer is just the fastest way to dispatch enemies. You know, everybody becomes a battle mage in Oblivion because that's where the true power is in the game. So I hope you get to see the alchemy ingredients and weird shit the kids find. It's so funny what they give you. I mean, depth is relative to what you're working with. So long, such girth. God. Oh my word. I would show you my depth and girth if I had any. Kind's Peace. Alright, cool. So it's like a quiet spell, or like a silence of some sort. I'm disappointed there isn't any extra loot over here. Kind's Peace, aka animals leave me the fuck alone. Pretty much. It's a make nature shut the hell up for a moment spell. Here we go. Oh my god, there was a door the whole time? What a twist. Yeah, very M. Night Shyamalan, isn't it? I see my miserable CM. It is fine, buddy. You are a fighter. We have a saying, between tongue and fingers, there is not a woman that isn't afraid. Pun missed in translation. What on earth? Oh, okay. So, we have lost Uthgard. She is no longer steward of our house. We're going to have to find someone as a replacement. I don't want to use Lydia. I want to leave Lydia in Breezeholm. I've got to find somebody. I don't think that yeah, there are no shops here in Iverstead. So rip Uthgard. I mean, if I had known that it...
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. You feeling ill?
Right. I'm sick. I need to find a shrine. I legitimately don't know which is closer, Riften or Whiterun. Which should I go for? Should I go to Riften or should I go to Whiterun? Like, I have stuff to sell either way. It's just a question of like which long route I'm going to be taking. Strictly speaking, I suppose I could go to Winterhold or Windhelm as well. Windhelm is definitely further than Whiterun, oddly enough. You can use the housecarl that you got from Falkreath, maybe. Oh, I get a housecarl from Falkreath? I didn't know that. Windhelm is cold. Yes, Windhelm is very cold. Let's go for Riften. I haven't been to Riften in a hot minute, and I don't have a problem like getting there faster, you know?
Next time they need to build closer to the ground.
Are you Thane? I do not believe I'm Thane. Not yet, anyway. Okay, going to go to bed. It's 3:30 in the morning. All right, you take your butt and you get into bed and you actually go to sleep. Riften. Right. Will be lurking on the tableau. How dare you? How dare you lurk on the tableau instead of getting the rest that you're supposed to be getting? Ciao. Yes, indeed. Ciao. It's a troll. Why did he? Why is he? Why is he suddenly healed? Down he goes. Haha, got him finally. Whew. Okay. All is fine. Hello, Ace. How you doing? Hi, friend. Walk over. Oh. Yes, mistress. I'll be right over. How are you this lovely day? I am doing all right. Greetings. Hello, Game Master. I see you. Bit of a close one. It was. Nice to see somebody chatting over on the YouTube side of things, too. I'm actively trying to seduce my spouse today. Oh, boy. Hey, guys. How are you all doing? Pretty good, Black Claw. Greetings. Thong stayed up, but not fun to walk in. Will's getting trolled. Trolls heal constantly, but only a little. I love that so much. Just killed the dragon at the watchtower being level 33. It wasn't too bad. Yes, of course, like the whole process of being like way over leveled for something.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it.
Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think...
I have any petty soul gems? Plenty of empty soul gems.
Back off before I do something
So this is since the topic of thongs are a thing, I guess I have the question of like, if you've tried them, what do you think of them? And secondarily, what does and doesn't work about them, right? Man, another troll. Oh, whoops. What the... Oh, there he is. Oh, what's for lunch? They don't have any gusset. That's my big problem. It's like a triangle in front and then strings. Why don't they have a gusset? That's my biggest problem. It's like a triangle in front and then strings. That's not a thong. That's a G-string. There's a difference. Bagel sandwich with a chai smoothie. Well, that sounds good. I've never worn a thong because it looks like a constant wedgie. Now you see, this is a baffling thing to me, to not try it, because I feel like the bar to entry to just find out whether or not you like it is kind of low. They act like a G-string all the time. Alright, I'm not going in here, but I do need to discover another location along the road just for my own safety, I guess. Avant-garde. Huh. Madressi's notes. On Avant-garde, whispers of this ancient temple have been few and far between, and most real knowledge seems similar to Avant-garde itself, buried and forgotten. Yet every story or legend I hear all seem to speak immeasurable riches found deep within. Great treasure waits for the worthy adventurer, said one old fool after many false flirtations and tankards of mead. Though he may have been a nuisance, his information matches most of my research, specifically the location of Avant-garde. And Garvin. Tomorrow I will hire a mining team to assist me in my excavation and head towards the ruin. By this time next month, I shall be rich, MD. Light and heavy armor prevents 25% less damage. Sleeping is 25% less restful. Progress to severe brown rot. Progresses to severe ground rot. I've got ataxia. I've got gut. Man, I am truly just a wreck. They are regular thongs too. They just act like a G-string all the time. A gusset is a... is it a food? Never heard of the term before. A gusset is a part of underwear that covers over the genitals, but it's for the area between the vulva and the butt. Oh, right. So without a gusset, you'd get string to bit of friction way too much. Man. Really nice to see you playing Skyrim again. You got the voice for the narration in this game. Well, thank you very much. You can thank a viewer over on the Twitch side of things who was very kindly making donations and requests and whatnot. So I decided, I was like, okay, you know what, you've thrown so much down all at once. I'm gonna make an exception to this, because typically I don't take viewer requests for what I'm gonna play next. But Skyrim is an all-time classic, and it's been a while, so. It's a little patch of fabric that gives a little bit more space to places prone to tearing. Often you hear open gusset, which is a slit open at the bottom. Will, you're one step in the grave. With the amount of diseases I'm carrying, yes, I am. Apprentice restoration. It's going to take me a while before I can spend any more points on this. Regeneration. Healing spells cure 50% more. That seems like a pretty good one to grab while I'm here. All spells are more effective against the undead. Healing spells also restore stamina. Magicka regenerates 25% faster. That seems a pretty good one to grab as well. We're not going to bother with dual casting because I don't really care for it in this game. Armsman. Okay, yep. Still got to gain another 5 levels before I'm going to do any meaningful amount of damage. 5 more levels in one-handed, and I can grab 2 additional things for it. So... Nicole also subbed at tier 3. Everyone should sub at tier 3. Listen, if I got 50 people subscribing at tier 3, I would be, qualifying for those big muns. But I have a hard time maintaining 50 level 1 subs, so, Yes, I suppose a gusset is on the back of an open hospital gown. Conjuration, illusion, alchemy, spetch, lockpick, sneak, light armor, heavy armor. Still got a ways to go on that one too. Restoration. I'm not seeing anything to dump any more points into. I've done everything that I care about at the moment. Admittedly, like. Alchemy is really only 23? I expected it to be higher than that. Speech. Where were you? Enchanting. I may as well take another point in enchanting. You know what? Sure. We'll spend all of our points. I'm going to be doing enchanting as much as possible. Soul Squeezer. Soul gems provide extra magic for recharging. Oh, that's a pretty nifty one. Is that spiffy? I suppose a gusset is on the back. Girl, maybe if I was rich. I guess it can be any fabric if it's actual animal cut. I has that perk. A triangular or diamond-shaped insert added to garments, bags, or structural framework to provide extra strength, capacity, and range of motion. Yes. Yes, that is what a gusset is. Gussets go on, like, large metal framing as well, whenever they're building structures. If only cooking helped with your alchemy, you would have been extremely high level. Yeah, but frankly, I'm just glad that cooking has any functional... I'm glad that there's cooking in this game and it has functional purpose. We're still making our way towards Riften. I'm gonna have to use the shrine there, unless I find another one out in the woods to use first. Looks like there's a farm up ahead.
Yeah?
Are you here to help?
No, I'm not here to help. I can tell that you guys are getting into something that I don't want to have anything to do with. There's a farm up the hill here. I'm gonna go ahead and explore it. Adroit Koba redeemed Say S word. Oh no. Dude, I'm running a light armor build and just found an ebony shield of flame resistance. Well, at least you've got something to disenchant, right? I look at it as Strife gets about an hour of my labor each month. Oh my word. It's about 2 hours of my work. My god. Where am I heading? I am heading to Riften currently, but like this this farm icon popped up on the map. I decided I want to grab it. My problem is that I am excuse me. I'm playing survival, which means I can't fast travel, which is an enormous Oh, it's the Nernroot farm. I forgot that this was a play. I didn't know I was... Serethi Farm. Yes, Serethi Farm. I didn't know that this is where I was at. And I'm gonna reach Shore's Stone before anything else. How does one activate a shrine? So you rub it if... So it would make sense that you'd rub one out in the woods. Story girl, aren't you supposed to be sleeping? You already know the flame resistance enchant. Of course, that's the way that it would work. That is exactly the way that it would work. There we go. Found the road again. I said I was going to bed, not sleeping. That's not fair. You deserve higher wages. Oh no. Oh no. Are we getting into the value of the proletariat now? I swear that you two were here the last time that I came through. Took my ass a long time to get that too. They still probably underpay for qualifications. Now I'm just mad about income inequality. Printer spaghetti. That's copy pasta. That's copy pasta. Ace is smart. Ace has an easy freaking job that practically pays me to watch YouTube all day. Are you satisfied with that? Like that's a reasonable question to ask. Like if you have a job where you're just supposed to kind of sit around and you don't really do a whole lot, would you prefer to sit in it or would you prefer to move on to something that feels like you're actually doing something? Cuz it's okay either way, right? I need stimulating work. Which is entirely legit. Is a shrine what you need now to get rid of the buffs you have on you? Yes, so, a shrine, of which there are 9 of them in the game, you can, well, 9 types. They confer a blessing upon you. Great. I'm gonna deal with a fucking bear. And an assassin. Whoa! I was trying to heal, but I think the illness has slowed down my... God damn it! I'm getting oak flesh and my shield mixed up. No, you poor God. Testing is like solving puzzles. That is a good point. I've been thinking of having some of the abdominal issues that I've been experiencing, like even though I get paid well, the amount of stress that I'm under takes a toll on my body, so it's like, what is better to do? If only you had some kind of shout available which could calm animals. Oh. Okay. I see what you did there. Whoo, I'm amazed that worked just in time. We'll just walk away from that. Bruh, I get to do practically whatever I want. I just bring my sketchbook, a regular book, and my phone, sometimes even my laptop. I just have to pay attention when I'm needed. Man. Solid gold. Doesn't that get super boring? I guess it doesn't have to be. Man. There's another fucking bear coming from my ass. That was a close one. It was almost unbearable to watch. Oh, for God's sake. No more, says the assassin who tried to rush you. Alright, this is the back road to Riften. You ready for me to use your back door? Sometimes, but I'd rather be paid for being a little bored than having a shitty baseline job that thinks a person who isn't constantly busy is losing the money. Man, that is just such a reality that for the longest time as a kid, I was like, how is it that like they have so many people working? They're not working 100% of the time. I was thinking in a min-max capacity whenever I was young, right? And then at some point I came to understand, oh, if you have that attitude of just like, oh, like people always have to be working the entire time that they're being paid, then like the operation starts to suffer. The business starts to suffer because people who are constantly 100% working all the time never get to catch a breath, and if they do that for 8 hours long, they will make some very nasty mistakes that are not going to turn out well for the business. You know, people need breaks. They need, even if they're small, which means that, you know, high and low tide during business for like how busy you are is important. There we go. Get rid of all my illnesses. What time is it? 7:30 in the morning.
What do you need?
I'm just gonna go in the B and Barb, sit down, warm up.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training?
Just wait for 2 hours. That's very true. In a lot of production shit, there definitely work out like that. I'm fortunate to be a more project-based, so a lot of what I do is more keeping them compliant and saving them money from making mistakes. Those are just jobs that get cut sometimes, though. Support is a different kind of job. They burn out. Agree. I take them anyway. Fuck you, I need to step away, I think. They try to make us feel like we shouldn't, but I can't do complex fucking calcs and look up laws without a break. Lord, it's a miracle. I'm cured. Alright, I am touch hungry. I should probably get something to eat.
If you've got the coin, drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Okay, let's go ahead and buy a couple of pies.
Come back and see us again.
Alright, get out of here and sell some stuff off.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Can I interest you in some fun? Just what you see here.
Alright. Let's, doesn't really matter what I get rid of, I suppose.
Keep your eyes to the road.
Looking to stay alive? Why take
Here
a
we go.
chance?
Apparel. Where's the mask? Mask of Clavicus Vile. Necklace of Minor Haggling.
You gonna buy? See for yourself.
Alright. What will you buy from me? Looks like I'm actually capable of selling everything to her. You know what?
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Let's go up to Mistwatch. Mist Vale. You're good. I'm fully aware of the horrors of capitalism. The pent-up stress has gotten to you somehow.
Disrespect the law, you disrespect me.
As Jarl Leila's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain respectable distance from her at all times.
I want you to
Okay.
speak to the city guard.
Item.
Make sure there's a contingency plan.
Let us do...
Falls under attack.
Leather boots. They shall have the resist fire enchantment with a petty soul gem. There we go. Another petty soul gem. Another resist fire. We'll do hide boots. We'll do normal boots. Resist fire and another petty soul gem. Followed by a petty soul gem. Resist fire. Not resist fire. Hide braces. Fortify two-handed. Fortify two-handed. Hide braces and a petty soul gem. Followed by a petty soul gem. Some fur armor. And fortify restoration. Fortify restoration. Fur armor. And a petty soul gem. And then a petty soul gem. Fortify restoration and fur armor.
Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments.
Yeah, sure. You got anything for sale?
Spells and incantations, for those with the talent to cast them.
Okay. Sell those boots. Oh, wow. Okay, she doesn't want anything else. That's fine.
I have to remember. Ward first, then some.
Oh, you're enchanting it to level it and sell it. I was like, why you only use petty? Because it's not for your use. Exactly. It's funny that the only difference between hide and leather armor is that the leather and the strips are reversed. I'd love it if we had universal basic income. I might actually get a job that I would enjoy. Wait, holds on. Equips masks and necklace. Okay, I'm ready to sell. Yes, that's the way that it works. You know the rules.
Looking to stay alive. You gonna buy? See for yourself.
I think that's actually everything that I was looking to get rid of. Oh, wait a minute. I got a dagger and a warhammer to get rid of. Brunche?
Everything I've got on display, really.
Oops. Weapons. Okay. There's enough wealth out there. You gotta get glam, okay? A deal ain't nothing but a persuasion check.
Keep your eyes to the road.
That's why whenever I want to make the big deals, I specifically walk up to the trader wearing nothing but SpongeBob briefs.
Rory's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
What can I get? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yep, no problem. Okay, so there must be somebody that we can get as a follower around here who would serve well as a,
You're a stranger here. Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
You're not from Riften.
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Well, why are you here then?
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within the Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
What happened to your blade at Grimsveer?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
I might be able to find it for you.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
Misinchaleft? What happened to you there?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
Wow.
Safe travels.
I think she'll be a follower if I finish her quest, right? So... go for quests. Locate Grimsveer. And if she becomes a follower, then she can become my my steward. She can become my steward. You know, that's hilarious. Sometimes Erin moves with her. Oh no. I'm gonna have more people than I have beds. And he's just living in your house. That works out, you know, why not? You know the rules, but so do I. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Oh, you know it. You know it, Game Master. In the square hole. Oh, SpongeBob SquarePants square hole. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get the joke. I get the joke. Peckish. Man, Misinchaleft is a long way away. Okay, so if that's going to be the case, I will head back to Breezehome. No, I won't go to Breezehome. Instead, I will go to Falkreath and I will dump my materials in Lakeview Manor.
can take you to any of the hold capital. Where do you want to go?
Falkrith.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
Ah, steel plate. Now that's a solid choice of armor.
Go ahead and buy some food before getting back to my home.
Welcome to Dead Man. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Luigi can't be a steward. Oh, she can't? Well, that's not great.
You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Did you join the companions? No, I did not. I have not joined the companions. My intention is to try to stay away from the factions in this playthrough. Because don't get me wrong, the factions are fine, but once I get onto a chain quest, I feel compelled to continue playing that instead of focusing on building, you know, the homestead. So... Alright, time to head out. Have a lovely day, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will try to keep my SpongeBob SquarePants underpants in good order as a sign of respect for you. I don't know where that joke is coming from. He probably cannot be your steward because as a spouse, but if you have them as a follower, it might prompt a dialogue. I've not a lot of hope. Okay. Fucking giant, I forgot about him. He's the reason that we don't have Uthgard anymore, so like I'd better do something about him. The fact that the giant keeps showing up and doing this is an enormous problem. Maybe, just hear me out on this, maybe if I, Sure.
What do you want to play?
Let's play tag.
Okay, you're it.
No, don't! Please! She's gonna die out there. Oh, I came inside, I was like, I'll make a potion. I'll make a potion. No. No, this cannot happen. I cannot make a potion because there's no alchemy station in here. Got jokes for days. It's all I got, because gotta get going, Will. I'll try my best to distribute more jokes next Skyrim stream. No! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! That's a good thing that you're really, really durable. Okay. Stupid stuff happens, and it is glorious.
Papa, you're back. Want to play a game?
Not right now.
Aww.
Oh man. Okay, so go ahead and stash all of the food that, like, all the ingredients and whatnot that I have. Not as much as I expected.
Could you take a look in the basement? I've been hearing strange noises down there lately.
Oh, for God's sake. I'll stash these books. Skeevers. Yep, I've definitely got a skeever problem. God damn, is it ever dark down here? Ton of iron fittings and goat horns. I am now well fed. Okay, I've only got one goat horn. I'm gonna have to go out and buy more of them or something. So many hinges and horns, and then I still can't. So many hinges and horns, and then I still can't see. So I drop torches everywhere. Is that an innuendo? So many hinges and horns? Ah, yes. Okay, I've put light in the wrong section of the basement. All right, we'll go ahead and stash the necessary materials and whatnot. There's the crafting materials. What do we have in here? Let's go ahead and put the amethyst and whatnot in here. My lovely, lovely gemstone collection. I'm working. I'm working on something. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be brilliant. It's gonna be a sapphire encrusted thong. Yes, there will be problems with how comfortable it is to wear, but you'll never see a flashy pouch more amazing. Okay? Like, you're gonna look and you're gonna be like, man, I wish I had some tackle to put in a pouch like that. Beautiful until you don't have lips anymore. Ha, okay, is a boy version. Okay, so, let's go ahead and, save here. What, pray tell, do you think we should do next? I need to get somebody else living here. I need another, adoption. Oh, wow, I've never had kids before in the game. I didn't know that they would do stuff like this. I demand a gusset on sapphire underwear. Okay, but does the gusset have to be made out of sapphire? Could I make it out of rubies instead? Look in her chest. Wait. NB, you spoke before you thought that through.
Papa.
What?
I
That's
like
empty.
living here. The lake is so pretty.
Is this it? Look, if she bought you shit. NB horny then. Got it. Cool.
Need something? What is it? What is it?
What did I get for her? Good question. An apple pie.
Thanks.
Gift of charity added. I had no clue if there was anything to actually give her or not. I just was like, oh, this is a dialogue option. Let's see what on earth is here. Pie, apple, for 8 hours. You can give them a dagger. Nothing says I love you to a child more than giving them weaponry, right? All right. Yep, I'm out of coffee again. Okay. Excuse me. It's time to take my pants off. I have to make myself some more coffee. Huzzah. I have returned. You can give them any type of dagger except Mehrunes' razor. I gave them a dagger with a fear or something, pretended like they could use it to scare away things from the house. Had 198 damage. Yes, child, here, have this dagger. Follow in my stead. You will kill many. My god. All right, who do I adopt next? I need 2 kids in the house, okay? Flavor. Wait, what flavor? I'm sorry, what? I'm confused. Hello, Ratchet. You want some kibble? Role-playing, so I add flavor to Skyrim. As if Skyrim doesn't have a lot of flavor to begin with. Oh, Blaze sleeps outside. Sophia, I thought, was available, but if you want to not try her based on flower thing, that's fine. We are talking about going to Windhelm, right? Okay, so who's Blaze and who is Sophia? These are our 2 choices, and they both live in Windhelm? Sophia is in Windhelm. Okay. Blesse? Don't remember. All right, I guess we'll just find Sophia in Windhelm then. I haven't been to Windhelm yet, so.
Where do you want to go?
Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to
Right.
Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgr.
I'm gonna be frozen. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. I can't use my mouse cursor. This is a bit of a problem. Control Alt Delete. No, I have. That's just it. I already have the task manager open, but I can't navigate the task manager for some reason. Oh, thank God, Windows finally kicked in and figured something out. See, one of the fundamental problems that I have with Bethesda games, like it's been a program problem for a long time, is that every single time I open a Bethesda game, and then when I need to tab out or close the program, my mouse cursor is invisible for a little bit, and I have to jam both buttons like a dozen times. Like I have to left click a dozen times and I have to right click a dozen times before the clicks start to register with the OS again. This has been a problem since freaking Morrowind for me. So jazz hands. Windows. Did you check if you could use a controller? Well, that's just it. The program had 100% locked up. So you have to go into the menu to use a controller to open and close anything. So if the game is locked up, a controller is not going to help in any way.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
All right, we'll give this another shot.
Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgr.
All right, I'm here. You are very cold. Yeah, I know, man. I freaking know. I am not dealing with a fucking dragon right now. Have fun, guardsman. Hello, Tev. How you doing?
eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Woof. Okay, warmed up a bit.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
She hangs out by either entrance. And by either entrance, God, what was the other entrance? The one down at the dock? It's been a while since I've been in Windhelm, so...
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
Sure, what have you got?
Not much, but I hope you like them. Stop by again.
Where are your parents?
They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do?
You know, I could adopt you.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Yeah, I've got a place in Falkreath.
Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind?
I'm sure about it, daughter.
Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
Well, okay, there we go. That was a lot more transactional than I expected it to be. Still need to find someone else to be a steward for Lakeview Manor, though. With the way that,
All I ask, with your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves here. For that, I thank you.
After what that giant did to Uthgard.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Alright, so that's that for that, but we need to come up with a game plan for how to freaking deal with a with a giant. We need to figure out how to deal with a giant. And I'm not hiring another steward until we get rid of the giant. This is like super critical. If I don't kill the giant out front of Lakeview Manor, it's just gonna result in a disaster. So you can only do two. Mercurio, I like him a lot. He's sassy. He has 500 gold. Will steward, and he does magic, ranged spells, conjuration. But can he die?
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters.
Okay. Well, we're done with Candlehearth Hall. We're gonna go and catch the cart back. Wait a minute. I need to buy myself a bow, and I need to buy some arrows. That's what I need to focus on right now.
Everything's fresh and delicious.
There's no glory in war.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days? Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Weapons. Dwarven arrows, and iron arrows, and orcish arrows, and steel arrows. Do you have a bow, though? She lacks a bow. Alright, well, I gotta find a bow from somebody else.
For your custom.
Everyone needs some metal hammer. Take a look.
Got a hunting bow. Damage of 8. And that's all that we got. Alright, this isn't going to be great. Alright. Got a crap load of arrows, and I got a hunting bow.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade.
Let's head back to Falkreath and return to Lakeview Manor, and we're going to see if we can get ourselves into a position where we can shoot at the giant without him being able to reach us. That's the goal. Looks like the dragon that popped its head around is gone now, which is good. It's exactly what I was looking for. I don't need a dragon singeing my underwear right now. Alright? I mean, I know that I'm being remarkably flirtatious with what I wear, but listen. Can the giant be paralyzed? Oh, that's a good question.
Where do you want to go?
You know what?
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
We're gonna go to Whiterun because it makes the most sense for me to. I need to do some stuff with my my alchemy. If I'm gonna take out a giant, I need to have some potions ready to go. So let's try making something that can make a difference in that regard.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Calsemo. Calsemo. That's the court wizard. Calsemo. It has come to my attention that you may have recently acquired certain dwarven arrow from Windhelm. I'm not sure how such an object came to find itself resting there, but I've been trying to obtain one for my research. If you still have it, or if not, find another one. Find another one. I would be most appreciative if you would be willing to bring it here in Markarth. I will pay handsomely. Sincerely, Calselmo. Why is the court wizard saying that he wants to buy my dwarven arrows off of me? That doesn't make any sense. Are we due up to work with Nimmy again, or deal with Nimmy? The ginormous spider? Why is my butterfly moved? My house got reset in some capacity. We'll rest and then eat. Sup, Lydia? He'll always send you notes for random dwarven shit. Okay, so what do we want here? Canis root, imp stool, and swamp fungal pod. I think I have some canis root and imp stool. Yep, we've got imp stool. Okay, cool. With that done, we'll go ahead and make a potion. Canis root and imp stool. Paralysis. There we go. Okay, so we have 2 potions of paralysis now. Do we have orange dart wings? Master Nelloth requires proper canis root too, you Philistines. Okay. Okay, so charred skeever hides. Or is it skeever tails? That's skeever tails. And I need jazzbay. Right, yes, jazzbay. Okay, so it's jazzbay with either skeever tail or skeever hide. Failed. Okay, so it's not the hide. Oh, excuse me. Let's grab a River Betty and we'll grab some red mountain flowers. What are you trying to make? Oh, I'm making all sorts of, you know, like damage, health, paralysis. I'm basically making poisons. That's my whole focus right now. I'm making poisons at the moment. Apothecary satchel. So do I have... I should have a River Betty. If I don't have it here, it must be at my Lakeview Manor. I don't have a River Betty. Damn. All right. Well, I might have a few death bells. Yeah, I got some death bells. Okay, so death bells combined with red mountain flowers. Do I have any perks to spend? No, I do not. Okay. That's a shame. Where's my alchemy skill at? I don't think that I ever took anything. Oh no, I got the first level of alchemist. That counts for something. Okay, so ingredients, death bell. And that's all of the poison that I'm gonna make. Nightshade? Nightshade is okay, but here's the thing. There are multipliers associated with 2 of the ingredients that you can make alchemy, that you can make poisons with. There are 2 ingredients that have multipliers for how much damage they do, and you only get 1 multiplier, okay? So you can't use both of them and like have their multipliers affect each other or anything like that. Nothing like that is possible. But what happens is that you can make a poison with either a river betty or a death bell. A river betty does huge amounts of damage. Like it's got a 2.5 multiplier or something. It's insane. Meanwhile, I believe the multiplier on the death bell is just 1.5. So if you're gonna make a poison of damage health, you need to use the one of those 2 as your base. Like if you have a river betty, use that first. If you have death bells, go for that first. Death bells are the better option, obviously, because you can harvest them in mass out of the Morthal swamps. What's known as Hellmarch, I believe. This wondrous area right here. NB, if you didn't know about a lot of this, I literally have an alchemy guide where a lot of this stuff is written out. Like it is explicitly spelled out in an alchemy guide for Skyrim on my main channel. Exclamation YouTube if you want to go look that up at some point. Okay, so okay, we're gonna run out and we're gonna have a chat with I think that I watched it moons and moons ago. Well, I mean, it's fantastic. You really like watching moons. You should check me out at the end of the stream where I moon the camera. Sorry. Is it this one? Oh my god, Tev. Coming through instantaneously like that.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Alright, we going to Falkreath again.
Back and we'll be off.
Gonna show up. I'm probably gonna be tired and hungry whenever I get in. You are peckish.
I'm sorry, I should really go now.
It's funny how I almost always just watched his Let's Plays, not the guides, not until Oblivion and Fallout 4. Watched the magazine ones. Probably because I was publishing so little at that point. Okay, let us address my apparel situation. 38 armor, man. I think I'm gonna leave the mask on. And I don't think that the necklace really matters all that much. Watch the magazine one because I was collecting them. Really? Well then. All right, chat. We're gonna do the naked Nord now. We're gonna hope that this guy doesn't like rip my fuzzy fur thong that that I'm running around in. I had to take off my fancy SpongeBob's and swap to a fur thong, you know, made out of a wolf pelt. Did you do a Fallout 3 Let's Play? Yes, I did. I did. Okay, so what we're gonna do. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. I have to remember that my goal here is to basically find a spot where he can't reach me.
Papa! Be careful!
Somebody help!
Oh, Rogie, you're about to eat it. Nope. Can you shout at him to push him away? I think my unrelenting force shout will not work right now. Because it is too weak. He is totally unfazed by Foos. Oh, my small shout, it doesn't do enough. My alarm went off there. Jesus, I'm late. Hello, Extrema. How are you doing? Okay. Plentiful healing. Potion. Poison. Target is paralyzed for 3 seconds. Okay. This is what I was really focused on. Let's just go with the Ravage Health. That was a wasted one. Turn this guy into a pincushion. Who would have thought that the log pile would work so well? Finally. Okay. I have removed the giant. He is no longer going to assail my estate. Ay, ay.
I have a home again. A family. I almost can't believe it. Thank you. Thanks for everything.
Okay, so with that done, I'm gonna go ahead and stash.
Good to see you again, dear.
Hey, Ruggy.
Do you need anything, my love?
Mind cooking something?
Here. Wouldn't want you going into a fight on an empty stomach. I'll have another meal ready tomorrow. Bye, love.
God, this is funny. Fun fact, I read somewhere that the giant's face is based on one of the developer's fathers in Skyrim. Ooh, it is funny. I have also heard this, confirmation of speculation. Welcome in, you missed Thong Chat. Thong Chat? This can't be. Y'all finally had the talk? What are you interpreting it as, Extrema? Without my presence? I don't know, though the necromancer out back always comes back. Yeah, that is true. My recollection is that the giant does not always spawn outside of the home. Sometimes it's like bandits, sometimes it's just a goat who will spawn. Lol. The talk, you silly. Now you need a stronger security guard. Yeah, one who won't join the space program and die because of it. We were just talking about, like, why you do or don't like wearing them. Also trying to seduce husband today, so wore one on a walk. I hate to be the Buzz McBuzz Killington, but I gotta go to sleep. I just wanted to be here and say hi because y'all are my third family now. Okay, thank you. Night, night, sleep well. Thank you, sister. Hugs. I didn't know that I was your sister. I mean, I suppose it might be a little bit confusing with how I wear, you know, the nightie whenever I go to bed, but I'll allow it. Okay, we can put like a wolf pelt and a saber pelt and stuff away. Alright, my children are going to live a mildly safer life because now they won't have their invincibility threatened by a giant on the doorstep. Got a bunch of scrolls. Have a stack and a half of potions. And now I have some extra stuff to sell off. So what do you say we hop back down the road to Falkreath and we just sell off a couple of these things to the smith? Good daddin'. Oh, you can call me daddy all stream long. Only during stream, though. If you call me daddy on Discord, well, I'm not your Discord daddy. I'll be your stream daddy, no problem. But Discord Daddy, no. He's having a bad day at work. I think Operation Seduction may be a bust. Operation Seduction may be a bust. Well, that's not cool. Not having the opportunity to basically put on the lemon outfit that you were chatting about recently, this past week. Like, all you got to do is put that set on and then lie down on the bed with your legs completely, you know, like wide open, and that will totally send the message. And there shouldn't be any question. It's just like, oh, okay, we gonna do it right now. Will what? Listen, I'm sending message about the art of seduction, okay? The art of seduction, if you want your man to just like jump in without any second questioning or guessing, you wear, you know, like sheer panties and, you know, a sheer gown, and then you sit down on the bed with stockings on, and you just like legs spread wide open, and the message is extremely clear and obvious, and you're gonna get some action that way. I know your methods of seduction, and they involve a toilet brush.
I'm loyal to blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
By the way, you know that dog on the road you asked me to get?
Yeah.
He ended up being a lot more trouble than he was worth.
Anyway, it's done. Time to move on. Much obliged. Here. It's not much, but take it anyway.
25 gold. That shipped. That's what you think. If he's in a bad mood, he's in a bad mood. If he's stressed, that's the first thing to go. Oh no. Oh my god. What, Tev? Laughing my ass off. I am concerned. Maybe he'll tell the story. Okay. So I can have a bit of tunnel vision with my actions, okay? So Tev and I, we're getting, you know, we're getting active, a little bit hot and heavy. And it's like, okay, we're gonna do the deed, you know? And before that happens, I'm like, hang on, let me just use the bathroom really fast. I just need to pee really quickly. So that's what I do. I go into the bathroom, you know, attached to the bedroom, and I lift the lid to use the toilet, and I see that there's just like a small amount of grime in the toilet bowl, and the toilet brush is right there, and I'm like, okay, I'll just scrub that out real fast and then use the toilet, because it's like, it's gonna take maybe 1 minute tops. That's the way, like this is just what my mind is focused on. It's like, oh, I can get two things done at once. So I do that, and then the next thing that I hear is Tev being like, are you scrubbing the toilet just before we're about to do it? And I was like, it was only in that moment that I realized I had made a mistake, you know? And I was like, oh, wow, yeah, like, that is true, isn't it? You know? Completely took all of the energy out of the room, you know? Any flirtation and foreplay had completely been, you know, the utter and complete kibosh, you know? It's become an in-joke, and every time he scrubs the toilet, he can hear an "oh baby" from me. Yes. Yes. This is a thing. This is a thing. Focused mind. Yes. Yes, a very fully focused mind. Even to my detriment, it is exceedingly focused. Okay, well, as it so happens to be, I'm like 11 minutes past stopping time now, so this is as good of a place to quit if there ever was one. And we now have 2 kids. Our manor is not fully furnished. Gonna need a whole lot more work before it's fully furnished. And we no longer have a steward because Uthgard joined the space program when getting into a tangle with that giant. So we just totally out of luck there. Apple dumpling. Man, a bunch of these things look so freaking good. There we go. Man, oh man. Okay, so chat. Here's the deal. Here is the story. Here's the deal. Here's the dealio. I don't know how things are going to go for me. Whoops, that was the wrong scene. I don't know how things are going to go for me this next week, but you never know. You could get lucky with an extra stream. I'm not saying that it will happen. I've got quite the busy week ahead of me. But I am taking the Friday off, depending on how that Friday goes, for a litany of reasons. You never know. You might see more of me. You might not. If nothing else, you will probably be able to catch me over on Tev's stream on Wednesday. It happens late in the evening, which like about 8 hours offset of like right now on Wednesdays is whenever you typically see it. Well, that just sends you to Tev's Patreon. That was an unexpected... I need to update that link. Because I don't think that Tev's Patreon is functional anymore. So, okay. So... there we go. Just go ahead and give a shout out to Tev that way. I try not to use shout out because it's like it's something special that has a cooldown on it. So Patreon of Tev has nothing there, only her picture. Is that true? I need to click on this. See what's... Yep, just that portrait. Just that portrait. Whoopsie. But in any case, chat, you know what you should know about? You know what you should know about? You know what you should know about? One, there's a gallery. That's always the first thing that you should know about. The second thing that you should know about is the throne wish list. Did you know that there are things on that list ready to go for a different costume that I could possibly put on? I gave you $10, and I'm very thankful for it. I'm just bringing these things up because I should be bringing them up more frequently. That's all. How high are we now? I don't actually know. I think we had passed the $20 mark the last time that I looked. So I will definitely, I'll go through and I will, I'll total things up. Okay. Nods, takes notes. Listen, there are some things that were added to the wish list for, doing something a little bit goth. So I estimate 35 if we get to 100, y'all. I estimate 35 if we get to 100. Send poor Will money. Send me money so that you can see more of my skinny, fleshy pictures, etc. Anyways, that's all that I'm going to say. Chat, you've been a wonderful and a lovely audience. I will see all of you next time. Take care of yourselves. Stay happy, stay healthy. And of course, have a cool or a warm week, depending on where you're at. See you next time. Bye.